Everybody, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with y'all two stocks that y'all should be keeping in your watch list for tomorrow. We're also going to look at some stocks that I've mentioned in the last video and get you guys ready for the market as always. Y'all, let's dive right into the charts right off the bat. We got QQQ once again. We're still going to use QQQ because it's easier to read. I want to give more time to the SPY and the Nasdaq futures to kind of build out and form nice structures. Right now, it looks a bit sloppy and it barely looks like the ETFs. So we're still using this one. Now, what happened today? I thought there would be a little bit of a continuation, especially after seeing this. I thought there would be a little bit of a turnaround. Unfortunately, we got a small doji. So there should be a big day coming tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then definitely Friday. All right, because that's what tends to be the trend. After multiple small candles, there comes out a really big candle out of nowhere. So I think it's really coming soon. I believe so. All right. Right now, the indices are slightly positive. The only indices that performed better than everything else was the Dow Jones. The Dow Jones pushed all the way up to retest the new highs. And then right when it hit the new highs, it got seriously rejected and closed near the open. All right. I'm leaning a bit more bearish. I am. I'm leaning a bit more bearish on the indices still. I am. The gap down here worries me. And I want y'all to focus on how everything opens in the morning. And most importantly, the first 5 minutes of how it opens in the morning. Now, the first stock to keep on watch for you guys. That stock is MU. All right. Now I want to share MU with you because the stock had a huge run throughout several months. And then near $100, it started to pretty much show a lot of small dojis, big gaps in between. And right now it looks like it wants to roll back down and just roll over. There is a structure on here, and it's on the 1 hour chart. Yeah, the 1 hour looks good. So the structure that I see is a bearish pattern. It's a head and shoulders. There's the left shoulder, there's the head, and then there's the right shoulder right here. Today it had a sell-off and it got right back down to the neckline. All right. And with the head and shoulders, usually what happens is when that neckline breaks, so keep an alert right below 93 bucks. When that neckline breaks, there is a whole lot of room at the bottom with very little supports until this level right here at 89 bucks. All right. This is usually how it's supposed to play out, but that neckline has to give out. Like we have to see a massive break at the open tomorrow in order for us to see a rapid move down to 88 by Friday. Okay, so keep Micron in your watch list for this specific pattern. Now, the second stock that I want all of you to keep on watch for tomorrow, that stock is none other than Tesla. All right. Now, with Tesla, again, this is like another update on Tesla. I shared it with you guys, telling y'all that the move down to 145, I believe, is going to happen soon. Right here. That's the gap to fill, by the way. The move down here is soon to happen. After chopping for about 5 business days, the stock finally collapsed below. I'm going to remove that. The stock finally collapsed below supports. The support line is right here at 172. And then it formed a bearish pennant which played a whole lot of games until the massive rejection on the Dow Jones occurred at 2 o'clock, which, and also the SPY QQQ also fell. And as you can see, it went all the way back down to 6168. Tomorrow, I do think that it's going to open up much, much lower. The reason why is because Tesla, among the tech stocks, Tesla has been by far like the weakest one so far. Like when the market make bullish moves, Tesla just moves sideways. And when the market drops, Tesla accelerates the drop, you see? So for that reason, and also because the gap down here is kind of acting as a magnet, bringing the price ever so closer down, all right? So watch this one for a drop. I don't know how fast it's gonna get to 160. I don't know. But I wouldn't be surprised to see it tomorrow, especially after that big break right here, all right? Now, let's discuss some stocks that I've mentioned in the last video. And the first one that I'm going to start off with is Microsoft. And Microsoft did half of what I said of when Microsoft was true. But then this is what I didn't like. The stock was looking really, really bullish. And I told y'all to pay attention to how it opens, all right? I was expecting the higher opening. I was. All right. It opened up at 418 bucks. And right out the gates, this thing just started to tank, which is not what I wanted to see. I wanted to see either just an opening at like 116.5 and then a big push up followed by some continuation. That would have been a bit more enticing. But with this one, since it didn't do exactly what I told y'all it should do in order to get to 422. This one was a no-go for a long. Eventually, it played a whole lot of games throughout the entire day. Very annoying price action, to be honest. And it closed at 415. Where is it going to go next? This one is, we're going to have to wait. We're going to have to be patient on this one. Like, continue to set an alert right at 418 and patiently wait. If it rings, then the move is delayed. If it doesn't ring and everything collapses, then just look for a new structure, which could also tell you a new entry for a potential day trading opportunity on Microsoft. All right. But it didn't do what I wanted it to do out the gates. Therefore, it's important to be patient on this one. Now, the next stock that we're going to discuss in today's video is a stock that has earnings, and it has earnings tomorrow morning. That stock is Dollar General, all right? Now, with this one, the stock had a pretty miserable 2023 year. A drop from the highs of 243 all the way down to 101, and it's been trying to make its way back up again. Now, the first gap got filled. The first gap belongs right here. And that one got taken care of already between this earnings report in December and the one that we're at today. Now, there is another one to get filled. And that one is up here at 179. Is it going to get filled tomorrow? That's a very strong maybe. This is one of these situations where you set your alerts and you put it in your watch list to see how the reaction is. A positive reaction and an opening at like 170 would be spectacular for the stock because of this right here. Because that's there. That's why you should be paying close attention to that. Again, I'm not like the direction in earnings is not a guarantee. I'm just sharing this with y'all to get you guys prepared. All right. There's going to be a lot of volatility with this stock. And I will be watching this one too because the contracts are not that bad on this one. So it is worth watching. The next stock that has earnings, but this one has earnings tomorrow afternoon. That stock is Adobe. And Adobe, this one is a bit tough as well because it had a massive move already. All right. It went towards the high. It went even above $600. It's been downtrending for the past month. All right, it sold off for the past month. There are some gaps to fill below, which worries me a little bit. These gaps that are left behind are a bit worrisome to anybody who is long through earnings, I would say. Like, one of these stocks is going to collapse. I don't know which one is going to be, whether it's Dollar General or Adobe. All right, but I think one of them is going to collapse. And I'm leaning a bit more bearish on Adobe, and I'm leaning more bullish on Dollar General because of the move that occurred during the last few months prior. All right, so that's my honest thoughts on all of these stocks, and it is the end of the video. Do not forget to annihilate the like button as always. Again, I make these videos from Sunday to Thursday at exactly 10 p.m. Central Time. So definitely click on that subscribe button and click on that notification bell. That way YouTube notifies you whenever I release these videos. If you'd like to be part of a private Discord community where you can get all of this information in real time as I see them, you can find that as the first link in the description of the video below. Don't forget to follow me on social media at Paul and Guma and at Patternology Lab on Instagram and on X. And lastly, to get some free stocks with Webull, you can use the third link in the description of the video below. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is Patternology Lab, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in tomorrow night's video.